3001. The ancient Egyptian term for color was iwn, a word that also meant skin, nature, character, and being, and was represented in part by a hieroglyph of human hair. The members of that civilization had noticed a striking resemblance between colors and humans. To them, colors were just like people, full of life, energy, power, and personality. We now understand, as the Egyptians could only sense, how thoroughly the two are connected. Color, after all, is ultimately made by its perceivers. Every hue we see around us is actually manufactured within us in the same gray matter that forms language, stores memories, triggers emotions, shapes thoughts, and gives rise to consciousness. Color is a pigment of our imaginations that we paint all over the world. Larger than any city, more sophisticated than any machine, more beautiful than any painting, it might in fact be the greatest human creation of them all. 3002. Bentham, the 18th-century utilitarian philosopher who promoted the social benefits of mass surveillance, designed a panopticon, a circular building where those to be observed, whether prisoners, workers, patients, or students, were placed in cells or rooms lined along an outside wall. An inspector sat in a booth at the center of the circle, unseen by those being watched, but able to see them. According to Bentham, even though this inspector could not observe every resident at every moment, simply knowing that they could be seen would be enough to make prisoners behave and keep workers and students on task. The panopticon's physical design proved impractical, but the idea that behavior could be regulated by stripping away privacy lived on. Closed-circuit television both on our streets and inside public and private spaces is the modern, subtle, and more practical version 2.0 of that first architectural panopticon. 3003. The mode of consumption has been changing from ownership to access during recent years because of the shift in consumers' perception of value and the advancement of technology. With the advent of online platforms that has made unlimited number of tangible and intangible resources accessible, ownership has lost its value in the consumer's mind. Consumers believe that access to resources is associated with fewer risks than ownership. For example, they believe that the potential financial and social loss is greater in the purchase of a product than in the free or fee-based access to the product. All these new changes and beliefs have created a sharing practice named sharing economy, in which individuals share their resources with others through online networks and promote the culture of collaborative consumption. Sharing economy practices, which are seen in different sectors, have become very popular and started to disrupt traditional businesses.